Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Rena here. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, hi, my name is Tarina. I make a faith-based content, lifestyle vlogs, and transformational videos because your girl is on a weight loss journey. I had the SADI-S procedure on December 13th, and I've been on this weight loss journey ever since, and I've been loving it. I've lost 100 pounds so far. I'm looking good, feeling good, and just being my absolute best. But on this journey, I have noticed so many people telling me why I should not get it, why I shouldn't have gotten it. It's so many people with so many opinions, and it has blown my mind that the main people that have been concerned about my weight loss surgery has been my fellow Black folks. So this video is going to talk about why not only Black people should support weight loss surgery, but why Black and brown marginalized minorities should get weight loss surgery. Check it out. I don't know what's been going on, but it's almost like a crabs in a barrel type experience when I mention that I'm getting weight loss surgery. And I know this isn't just a me thing because it happens in the weight loss community a lot, where someone announces to their family that they're getting a surgery, and somehow after it blows my mind because either a lot of people don't know anyone that gets weight loss surgery, but somehow everybody knows somebody that died from weight loss surgery, even though it's one of the lowest death risk surgeries that there are. It's one of the safest surgeries that exist, but somehow everybody knows somebody that died from it. So anytime somebody announces that they're getting weight loss surgery, and I'm not going to say anytime because that's generalizing, but a lot of people that I know that have announced that they're getting surgery, all of a sudden somebody's auntie's, baby daddy's, cousin's, daughter's, sister, they know either died from it or gained their weight back. And it's like, that's cute and all. The death isn't cute. And it's like, you don't even know like how all of a sudden you know somebody with this surgery when you didn't really know about it before, and now this person is dead the first thing I hear about it. And it's like, that's super discouraging. And it's like, I get that, and I'm sorry if that's the true story, that somebody you know passed away from weight loss surgery. I'm sorry, that's extremely rare, but I am not taking away from that. That's horrible, and I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, in these experiences, people always bring it up like, oh, I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that got weight loss surgery and they died from it. And it's like, okay, cool. But you also know someone directly that died from high blood pressure. Like, you may know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that got weight loss surgery, but your mama got diabetes. But your sister had a stroke. So that's more directly. Like, it blows my mind how many people are against weight loss surgery when weight loss surgery is one of the known cures for a lot of the comorbidities that we endure as a Black and brown people. It is. It has a really high percentage of reducing diabetes, a high percentage of reducing high blood pressure, of reducing sleep apnea. I myself no longer snore. I myself have a normal heart rate. I myself have a lower blood pressure. My blood pressure is normal. I've never had normal blood pressure. So this surgery has helped so much. Let me speak to why we should get it. We should, because I felt myself going on a rant. We should, as a Black and brown people, get weight loss surgery because we suffer the most from these negative effects of food. A lot of us live in food deserts, which means that there's no more than one grocery store around within 1 mile. My closest grocery store, the only grocery store around me, is Food for Less. And good luck if you find good produce at Food for Less. It's horrible. They don't even have a deli. They don't have an actual bakery. They don't have a seafood stand. It's all just prepackaged nastiness. But I have liquor stores and corner stores on every freaking block. It's a Popeyes, a McDonald's, a Burger King. And my area is vastly populated by Black and brown people. And that greatly affects our health negatively because we become used to this processed food, these quick foods, where our communities are, on average, especially in the hood, we are on average the blue collar workers. We're the ones that are working these 9 to 5s and are exhausted, right? So by the time you work your 9 to 5, you come home and fix food for your kids. You're not pulling out, your grand spread. You about to hamburger helper it up because that's all you got the energy to do. So after a long time, we become used to this processed food, these food deserts, this fast food, this quick food fixes, and that affects our health negatively. We're prone to high blood pressure. We're prone to diabetes. All of these things are normal. I actually have the statistics here. The number one cause of death, I'm reading, so pardon me looking down. The number one cause of death in African Americans is heart disease. Number 2 is cancer. Number 3 is stroke. And number 4 is diabetes. Now let's talk about my brown brothers and sisters. The number one cause of death in Latinos is cancer. Sorry, that's Cairo. The number one cause of death in Latinos is cancer. The number 2 cause of death is diabetes. And the number 3 cause of death is heart disease. And the top 4 of both is cancer, diabetes, stroke, and heart disease. Things that are generally affected by your diet. So why as a people are we so against the idea of something that can divert, change, and heal and treat that? We shouldn't be. We should actually be for it. Nowhere in that was weight loss surgery. So it's so crazy to me that everybody knows somebody that ironically passed away from surgery that's so distant to them. But we all directly know, I know someone that passed away from cancer. I know someone that struggles with heart disease. I know someone that has diabetes. That's firsthand. I don't know anyone firsthand that has died from weight loss surgery. Is it a null thing? Is it a never thing? Is it something that will never happen? No. But the risks are a lot lesser of dying of weight loss surgery than it is of dying of heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke. I understand that Black and brown people have issues with doctors. I'm not going to speak to the brown community because I don't know, but I know as a Black person, I know our history and our trust with doctors have been skewed for a long time. As a people, we were experimented on at the times of slavery. People, Black women specifically, were experimented on when they were, researching their wombs. There was no pain management, none of that. Then you move further up and we have issue where they were giving us actual diseases. It's distrust there. And now if we look at it now, there's a bias against Black and brown people in hospitals and in the medical field. That is a fact. For some reason, they're still allowed to teach that Black people have higher pain thresholds. What? And a lot of the mortality rate is highest amongst Black women. We don't go into these places and we're not treated fairly. I know that for a fact. I know in a lot of doctors' offices, there's doctors' offices, I've said it before in another video, that was so, preaching against my kids' weight that they were accrediting everything that was going on with their health to their weight. And that's not true. That just wasn't true. So I know that there's a factual bias against Black and brown people when it comes to the health field. But that does not mean that we should not advocate for ourselves. That does not mean, and I'm not saying that everyone doesn't advocate for themselves. I'm just saying we should not let others' biases against us keep us from getting the health and treatment we deserve. We should be doing our research. We should be trying to find doctors that look like us, that come from similar backgrounds from us. I thank God that we live in a world now where there's more black doctors, where I can choose to have a Black doctor, where I can choose to have a Latino doctor, and not have to be stuck with just someone that's treating me that doesn't look like me, that has zero experience that I have, didn't grow up in my same neighborhood, that doesn't understand the lifestyle that I'm growing out of. So I'm grateful that we have those experiences, and I acknowledge and validate that those biases are there. I don't want that to stop us from getting the health and treatment and life that we deserve. Another reason that I've noticed that Black and brown, well, I'm going to speak to Black people, I haven't experienced this, that Black people have been against it, is for some reason we've allowed society to have us buy into this idea that we have to work hard for everything we get. Don't get weight loss surgery because it's the easy way out. Why? If I'm presented with an easy way, and I'm not saying that weight loss surgery is the easy way, baby, it ain't. It's been a journey. But why, if I'm presented with easy, would I say, no, give me the hard stuff? No. I know that this could fix it, but I need to earn it. What? That's so weird that we buy into that. And I think that definitely think, this is woke, Tarina. I definitely think that is something that is trickled down, that they're trying to make us buy into, because why are we the only ones that believe that everything needs to be hard? Why are we the only ones that believe that we have to work so hard for everything we get? No, baby. Oh no. Plastic surgery's been around for years, and we weren't the first ones getting it. So why do I gotta buy into this whole idea of I gotta do everything difficult? And I'm really not saying that weight loss surgery is the easy way out. It comes with so much. But I would be lying if I said this time of losing weight hasn't been successful because of weight loss surgery. I've tried the hard way and I couldn't do it. So if there's something that will make it easier, that will make something more attainable to me, I'm going to take advantage of it. So I really would like us to get that out of our mind, that everything, not just weight loss surgery, but everything has to be hard and fought for and earned. No. Weight loss surgery is not the easy way out. It's a healthy way out. It's a viable option, and it is a tool that you can use. Another reason that I think that more Black and brown people should get weight loss surgery is because if you have Medi-Cal or Medicare, your health insurance will most likely pay for it. A lot of people don't know this, but like I said, if you are on the lower income spectrum, if you are on the spectrum of the lower income, lower to lower mid income, and you have Medi-Cal and Medicare, you can have those medical, you can have that insurance while working. If you have that insurance, it will cover your weight loss surgery. I'm not going to say that emphatically it will, but a lot of times it does. You know why? Because treating your weight loss surgery, paying for your weight loss surgery is a lot cheaper than paying for your diabetes. It's cheaper than paying for your high cholesterol. It's cheaper than paying for a stroke visit. It's cheaper. So they will take that option and they will cover it, especially if you have comorbidities. I said it in another video. In order to qualify for weight loss surgery, you have to have a BMI of 30 or higher with a comorbidity between 30 to 35. And then around 35 to 40, you just have to be that size. I had high blood pressure and my BMI was at 68. So I had no issues getting my weight loss surgery. So yes, that is one reason. If you have one of those forms of insurance, get it, because it is cheaper than paying for insulin. Okay. Another reason I really believe that Black and brown people should get weight loss surgery is because if you feel like it is the best option for you, you should go after it. Trust your judgment. Trust that you did your research, do your research, then trust that you've done your research, and trust that you are okay to stand in your decision. A lot of people around you will plague your mind with all of these things, but I think that a lot of that is the crab bucket mentality. Not only is it the crab bucket mentality, but as a Black and brown people, we're afraid of a lot of things. We're afraid of leaving our neighborhoods. We're afraid of presenting ourselves or exposing ourselves to unnecessary negative stimuli, because it's like it's safer to just stay amongst ourselves. It's safer to just stay with what we know, but it's not. It's actually risking our health to continue on this way. So we have this general hive mind of fear, and whenever we see someone breaking out of it, for some reason we're like, no, you're not afraid enough. I got to give you this example and that example to make you afraid, because I'm afraid for you. But if you're getting this surgery, don't allow other people's fear to be pushed onto you. The idea of getting surgery voluntarily is scary enough. Don't allow anyone else's fear to shift your perspective. Do what is best for your health. Do what is good for you. Black and brown people, weight loss surgery is a tool that will help us treat a lot of the comorbidities that kill us. You guys are afraid of the treatment, but still eat the burger. How are you telling me not to get the weight loss surgery, but we eat McDonald's for dinner? You not afraid of that? We should be. We're not afraid of not having a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or viable, healthy produce options near us. I understand the fear. I'm a part of the fear. I'm a part of the environment that helped to brew the fear. I get it. But we need to be more afraid of the things that we normalize. Kidney failure, liver failure, the fact that there's a liquor store every other corner. Why aren't we afraid of that? But the moment we mention weight loss surgery, there's this deep fear. I understand why it could be scary, but weight loss surgery and the treatment that you get before it, as far as your classes, help to shift your mindset. If you live in a food desert and this is all that you know is fast food and corner stores and liquor stores and throwing it up, turn up, if that's all you know, you do need an intervention. And the education you get before weight loss surgery is a huge intervention. All of these things that you grew up normalizing, grew up thinking was normal, you learn how they affect you. I didn't realize how much sleep attributed to me being overweight. My lack of sleep shifted what I desired. It made me crave carbohydrates because I needed the energy. And then it made me crave my depression, and being in this horrible environment of the hood and normalizing the hood made me crave sweets so I can get this dopamine rush and this sugar rush to feel good about life. You don't know how much education you're missing. It's life-changing. The education itself is life-altering. And then you go in and you get the tool. No matter which version of weight loss surgery you choose, that adjusts your body, and it kind of forces you into this change. You can no longer eat those things. So even if your mind hasn't been set yet, you have this tool that forces a shift, that forces you to seek healthier options, that forces you to put a bottle down, that forces you to not eat all of these things or use this food as we're using food as the tool. Food is used as the tool to help us to feel better. And then we get the tool of weight loss surgery, and we're forced to shift that mindset from using food as the tool to using healthy coping mechanisms. It breaks our food addiction. It opens our mind up to healthier food options. It teaches us why our health should be an option. Why should we get weight loss surgery? Because it's killing us not to have it. I'm not saying everybody needs weight loss surgery. All of us need to take our health a lot more seriously. Not just to look good and be, hot girl summer. Ooh, ooh. I mean, turn up for your hot girl summer. Get it, girl. But for your health, because we want to live longer. I don't know why it was so normalized in soul food. Like, why in soul food was it so normal that Big Mama got her leg cut off and that she died from diabetes? And then they just went on and ate the same food. was like, you know how we should come back together as a family? Let's eat the same stuff that killed Big Mama, because she would love it. What? I know that food is such a huge part of our culture as a Black people, as a brown people. I know, and I'm not saying brown like I'm brown. I'm not a Latino. I'm just saying because we're so closely knit in my environment. But I know how big food is a part of our culture. And I'm not trying to take that away from you. I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be a little Robin Hood and just, take your greens or take your, I'm not trying to replace your macaroni and cheese with carrots. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying we have to put food in its place. So many times people look down at drug addicts. So many people look down at alcoholics. But meanwhile, all of us are addicted to food. It's so normalized that we get a pounding of ice cream when we're sad. That's a food addiction. You're trying to null out, emotional pain by using this substance, which is food. We got to treat that. We got to do better. And if you're not going to get weight loss surgery, if weight loss surgery wasn't even on your mind, at least stop discouraging people that are on that path from getting it. They're doing the best they can for their health. And I know you may be afraid, but instead of being afraid, support them. If you are afraid, take your fear up with God. Don't discourage them. We're all doing our best. Or at least we should be. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that it inspires some of you guys to either one, not discourage someone from getting it, or two, to feel confident about your decision to get it, or three, put it on your mind to put your health first. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye.